A long, long time ago, in a galaxy far away, God created the universe. And aliens? For years, human beings have been intrigued with the idea that extraterrestrials exist in the universe. This presentation will explore the idea. First, we will look at the history surrounding aliens and the theories about ancient aliens. Then we will learn more about sightings and abductions. After, we will talk about the secretive area in the United States known as Area 51 and its conspiracies. Finally, we will discover moony opinions about the possibility of alien existence. Let's look at the history. On July 24th, 1947, pilot Kenneth Arnold was flying over the Cascade Mountains when he saw a series of 9 flying objects traveling at more than 1,000 miles per hour. This was the first recorded sighting of a UFO in modern times. On the screen, you can see a picture of what Arnold described the UFO to look like. This incident occurred in 1947. However, some scientists and alien experts think that aliens have had a presence on Earth way before this happened. Georgios Tsoukalos is a leading expert in ancient alien theory. Followers of this theory believe that extraterrestrial beings visited Earth in prehistory and that humans are direct descendants of these beings.
The only way the ancient astronomy theory can be disproven is when the extraterrestrials show up and say we were never here in the past. Technologically speaking, we were still primitive, and they just gave us a push, a gentle push in the right direction. As in, they taught us in mathematics, they taught us in astronomy, in agriculture, and so on and so forth. Just essentially to guide us in the right direction. These beings, where did you come from? They never point across the ocean. They always point to the sky. When we were visited by ETs, this missing link was an extraterrestrial intervention in our genes. Because one thing is extremely clear. A quantum leap happened from us being in the caves, and then all of a sudden, we're building pyramids. Spectacular to see that, electricity was not invented by our civilization. It's been around for centuries. It's just been forgotten. Lost knowledge. The secret of electricity was given to the Egyptians by the extraterrestrials. All of them promise that these extraterrestrials will come back. And they will. The only question is when. Will they come back tomorrow? Will they come back in 100 years? Nobody knows. Is such a thing even possible? Yes, it is.
People like Giorgio believe that extraterrestrials with superior knowledge of science and engineering landed on Earth thousands of years ago and shared their expertise with early civilizations. The aliens apparently helped us discover electricity, build the pyramids, and do other incredible things. Now let's talk about alien abduction. Since 1951, over 3,000 people have claimed to be abducted by aliens. This is Jane. She is one of those people.
Went down. I knew they'd be there.
Jane Nelm says throughout her life she's had constant visitors and not of this earth. She says it all started in 1973 when a light appeared in her bedroom window one night.
As I pulled the drape aside, all of a sudden there were 5 beings, this tall, all around me.
Nelms has drawn what she remembers of her encounters. These are the 5 beings she says came in quickly that night and took her.
I could not move, couldn't do a thing. And I was trying to grab the railings to stop myself from being taken. They had total control.
She says that they carried her to their ship outside. One of them even spoke.
This is the being that talked to me. He said in a very monotoned voice, "Jane, it is your time to come." And I said, "I am not going anywhere." He said, "Why not you come with us?" I said, "Because people need me here on earth. I have family, I have friends. It is your time to come now." So they took me.
Experiencers of abduction disagree, but scientists now think that many abductions can be attributed to sleep paralysis, or a disorder that occurs when someone is on the fringe of sleep. During sleep paralysis, there is a disconnect between the brain and the body. Sleepers often feel like they are paralyzed and can't move their arms or legs. Dreamers also experience very vivid dreams, often of being abducted by aliens or taken by some sort of supernatural being. In addition to abductions, many alien and UFO sightings have taken place since the 50s. Here we have some photos of UFOs. Next, we will hear Cardinal Mooney's own Tess Blasco talk about her experience with a UFO.
So one night, me and my uncle left Sparkle, and it was weird. It was like the whole thing was weird. And we looked up in the sky, and we just saw these like squares in the sky, and we both looked at each other like, "What is that?" And it was like the sound, no sound was around. Like we didn't hear anything, and it was just this object like in the sky. And then we looked away for a second. We looked back up, and it was gone.
Now let's talk about Area 51. Often called the front door to the paranormal world, Area 51 is a remote detachment of Edwards Air Base outside of Las Vegas, Nevada. Although the base has never been declared a secret base, many controversies and secretive things surround it. Annie Jacobson, the author of the book Area 51, explains more about the secretive military base in this interview. Annie Jacobson does believe in aliens, just not at Area 51. She believes that many people mistook unique-looking experimental airplanes during the Cold War for UFOs, and that's how all the speculation about aliens at Area 51 started. Realistically, she continues to say, Area 51 contains Cold War memories and different things about the Russians. Okay, finally, let's take a look at some Cardinal Mooney interviews about the possibility of alien existence.
To answer to your question, do I believe in aliens? Yes, I believe that there are life forms out there, because how could we be the only species around?
I feel that aliens can be real.
Because, I mean, we can't be the only ones.
I think aliens are real. I'm actually scared. I think they're going to come invade us one day.
It doesn't seem like we could be the only people in it.
I don't really know how I feel.
I believe that our government is very shady and has aliens stored in Area 51.
I don't think they're there. I don't think they exist at all. I think it's all in people's minds.
I feel weird about it.
I don't know what my reaction would be if I saw an alien, but I actually think they're nice, possibly. I'm not sure.
And also that we have the technology to get to space and learn about aliens, but no one wants to spend the money.
I swear it was aliens, like they're real.